as you look at Michigan State's film and the running back, Kenneth Walker, kind of you and the linebackers, what's going to be the key to kind of keeping him from having one of those games that he had last week and several times this year?
I mean, obviously he's a good back. He has a lot of speed. He can make you miss, and but I mean, as long as we do our assignments and we're where we need to be, and we can keep him contained, it shouldn't be a problem. We think we're capable of stopping anybody in the country, and that's what we're definitely going to try to do.
You've only had 3 backs rush for 100 yards on you this year.
Mm-hmm.
2 Wisconsin guys and a kid from Illinois. What happened those days where you struggled with it? And obviously you have to prevent those things from occurring Saturday. You're taking on Kenneth Walker III.
Yeah. I mean, we're not too worried about the past. I mean, we got to, we have a game this Saturday. We got to keep going forward with the season. So, we had a good week of practice, and I think, we're locked into where we need to be, where the gaps we need to be in, and really focusing on playing downhill and physical. And I think when you do that against, especially teams that, are teams that are tough, they're a tough team. If you come down and hit them, it makes it really difficult for any offense to really function when you're hitting them in the mouth.
Is there anything that you learned from the Wisconsin game that can be applied to this week?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's really just being where you're supposed to be, and then once you're there, just hitting somebody. That's all it is. I mean, it's football. I mean, that's what we love. Like this is, I love this challenge. I love a challenging run game. Of course, they have talented receivers. They have a talented quarterback. And our secondary is going to do a great job with them. I'm confident in them. And, in terms of stopping the run, we're really excited about it.
And you feel like you've been pretty active these last couple games, getting involved in tackles.
Yeah.
What do you credit that to?
I mean, I'm not, I'm never really so worried about, how many tackles I have, and I want a lot of tackles, but I really just want to do something, I'm not if sometimes you're looking for a tackle and you don't end up doing anything, and a lot of times you go down, you just do something, you hit somebody, there's a tackle, you know what I'm saying? So the ball carrier shows up, I'm going to tackle him. I'm going to tackle him physically, but a lineman comes to block me, that's my priority, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm his priority, right? He's not worried about anybody behind me. He's worried about me. so I got to worry about him, and I got to hit him, and then I can figure out what I'm going to do.
Now, you want to get in on the interception party, don't you?
I want to, yeah. I'm going to take the next one to the house. For sure.
Now, obviously, you've had a couple days to watch some film. Indiana and Nebraska were 2 teams that kind of bottled up Kenneth Walker a little bit, held him to under 100 yards. Just from watching them and their defense, how they kind of played, what do you think that they did well to kind of stop him from, affecting the game so heavily?
I think the key is with fast backs in general, you do got to keep them, physically kind of bottled up on the field. You don't want to give up the perimeter a lot. When you can set edges, you want to set firm, hard edges, and that's definitely going to be a focus in this game.
Speaking of film study, is there something that you've picked up that, something extra special that he does that the casual fan wouldn't notice?
Yeah, he's a good back. I mean, he's talking about him winning the Heisman. He's a good back. We've played good backs before. Yeah, he's talented. We're going to do our best.
Does knowing that you're about to play a Heisman candidate, does that get you up earlier in the morning?
No.
No? Doesn't faze you?
No.
Not at all.
It's a game. I mean, we gotta win. It's hard to win a football game. It's hard to. We could play anybody. It's gonna be hard to win a football game just because you got to be locked in. You got to be there. You got to be playing your best football physically as you can every single day. It doesn't really matter. It's about us.
Mm-hmm. There's the paradox, the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. How are you going to be an immovable object this weekend?
like I said, I'm gonna go hit somebody. If you turn on the film, one thing that will be said is that I hit somebody. That's one thing. At the end of the day, no matter what I did or didn't do, I want it to be said that I was playing physical and that I impacted the game in that way, for sure.